Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Thanks for stopping by. Just starting out, but kind of get some materials together, so please bear with me. I'll be moving my hand across the screen shortly. Thanks for the like, whoever you are. It is appreciated. So yes, anybody stopping by, please like and subscribe. I appreciate every like, and I'm glad you subscribed so we can keep in contact. I do a live stream, a Drawstream every Monday at noon Pacific time. So if you guys want to subscribe, keep up to date on that. I also do random live streams on the weekend, Fridays, or on Saturdays. But yeah, feel free to subscribe. And like I said, you can watch me draw either comic pages or commissions such as this. I usually do those on the random streams. I'll do the random streams. I'll do like commission pieces or fun work like that. That's actually fun doing comic pages as well.
So you're going to wait the time?
Yes, I am.
Show me how.
He isn't ready, my lord. We've lost so much time. I know.
Let's see here. We got to make sure that the music is not going to be copyright. I got to be very careful. I've had a couple of vids struck for copyright. Just for music playing in the background. Come on, give me a break. Give me a break, huh? They should be thankful people are playing the music in the background of the videos. People actually are listening to the music. Okay, let me get some of my stuff together here. I'll be drawing very shortly. I'm just trying to get together some of my materials, which I have seemed to misplaced. You see, once you think you get everything all together, you quickly discover you don't. Of course, I should have had this planned. And here we go. I found it. Got my mod layout book here. This is the comic book I'm working on right now, modded. This is just a commissioned piece. Actually, this is a piece that I did for Free Comic Day. I was just drawing it while I was, sitting there selling some comics. It was fun. Too hot, but I guess you shouldn't complain because it rained the other 3 comic days, and I won't ever complain about rain again because that was way too hot for my taste. Let's see what page am I on? Let's see, 4, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, hope everybody's doing great out there. Enjoying your Monday. Hopefully it is a lot cooler where you are than where I am. Yeah. Way. Phew, you're too hot. See, I don't have any AC. So I guess this kind of keeps me working hard, huh? And like I've said before, if the music's a little too loud, let me know. If it's not loud enough, well, sorry if I was loud as I can get. Alright. Oh, here's another piece I did. Just kind of messed around until my marker exploded. Kind of see the ink kind of splatter all over the place. It was sitting out in the sun, and I didn't even think about it. Just thinking on art, Stuff happens. So just getting that page together. Here's the at one page. I don't know if I showed it finished. So I thought I'd just kind of give you guys. Well, I'm getting my stuff together here. Take a gander. There we go. A little closer look. And you see, I gotta fix up this part. I just realized. You see my white pesto pen. See marks here. Not really much room. You see that white right there. Doesn't show up at all when you scan it in. It's not too bad. Okay, let's see. I don't think I have any pre-cut pages, so you guys get to have the fun of watching me cut some down. Of course, if you're watching this video, not on live stream, you can be watching it hours after I post it up, or days or weeks. You can just fast forward the cutting process, but you do that because you might miss some interesting banter, or you might want to miss the banter. Yeah, I just watched. I bought a DVD. I go to this used DVD store, and I bought one. Is the Land? Was it not Land at the time? It was Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell. That remake film with Danny McBride. And yeah, man, I was disappointed. It had some funny elements in it, but yeah. I realized I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, he can be funny. Like the cowbell skits, my favorites. A lot of things he does, but I don't know. Sometimes he can just, he drags on, and they, some of the bits should be shortened, but he kind of freestyles it. I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me. His humor is a little bit. Will Ferrell speaking. Will Ferrell's. His humor is like a little raunchy. Sometimes it's funny, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Becky said her favorite though that he's ever done is Elf, which I've seen once. I can't remember. I know James Caan's in it. Let's see. Yeah, you get to watch me cut down some paper. Unfortunately, my camera freaks out when it's all white, so it goes can't focus. So don't worry. When I get some art down here, it'll start focusing. Let's try something. There we go. There we go. See that there, kind of focus. Hey, Christina Lynn, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Elf, so I can't remember it. But it said Will Ferrell's funny, but I watched Land of the Lost and I just wasn't liking it. There's some funny things in it, but I think they missed a lot of funny opportunities. Will Ferrell for me is kind of hit or miss. Let's see here. I'm just kind of cutting down some paper. 11. So how are you doing? Hope you're having a good Monday. I know you're busy. You edit books, right? You gotta like edit, proofread them. I'm doing great. It's just so hot over here. I have to remind myself to keep hydrating because I got dehydrated and I didn't even know it. I drink water a lot. I mean, that's all I drink mostly. But man, I had a kind of like a cramp in my hand, which I never had in my entire life. And I didn't drink enough water. I was like sweating bullets, I guess, the whole day. And I don't have AC, so I'm kind of like in a constant 24/7 sweat. It's just been hot. So yeah. And sorry about the out of focus. It'll go back and focus when I get something down on the paper. I'm just cutting right now. I don't know how many people knew that Free Comic Book Day was Saturday. They moved it back. I decided, I guess, to do it. Hottest day of the year. No, it was hot for me, man. But they had a good time. Got to see some faces I haven't seen in a long time. Got to talk to some new people. Yeah, just cutting down some of these comic pages for the one I'm going to work on today. I was showing everybody. Let's see if I can get this to focus. This is the one page I was working on. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Focus. Wait, this is not the page. What was the page I was working on? Oh. I'm actually redrawing a panel. I didn't like the panel right here on this page. He's getting shot at and he's dodging it. So I did this is how you do it when you do traditional. I do another piece of Bristol, and I'm going to cut it out right here, paste it down. But I want to have his dad kind of dodging it, kind of like he's barely moving, just like no sweat, just dodges it. So yeah, so I'll post that right here. I like that better. But here's the one page. I think people, I got to do a little correction here. Yeah, thank you. All right. I'm going to do some layouts here. So I'm going to have to... yeah, I don't know how many people knew about Free Comic Day. I didn't advertise for it. I probably should have. But it was kind of almost last minute. But like I said, I had a good time. It was a little hot. But I was smart enough to bring some water with me. And I was drinking like a camel. Talking about water made me thirsty. So yeah, I'm gonna just kind of do some layouts. I gotta do one layout here. So I'm doing page 25, and this month is before I wrap up this month. I gotta crank out a lot of pages because I want to finish this book by September. That's my personal goal here. So I gotta start really cracking it out. Hey, Andrew Hayes, how's it going? Oh, what's going on now at your school, Andy? I know they have some, they're cracking down with new strict rules based off of their, the Delta source scare. It's the highly contagious but less deadly version of the less deadly virus. Yeah, I walked into a Walmart, and where I live right now, believe it or not, in California, they actually don't require you wear masks indoor at the stores anymore, right? And yeah, I walked in, and the lady just almost accosted us. Like, she's like, "Do you want a mask? Do you want a mask?" The lady worked there, and I'm like, "No, thank you." I had to like walk wide of her because she kept wanting to. She was adamant about getting us a mask, but she couldn't force us to. See, getting things back to normal is a bit more work than I realized. Oh yeah, I imagine. I imagine. I know people get tired of it. Like everybody's tired of it. Whether they're pro-mask, pro-vax, or anti-mask, anti-vax, everybody's tired of it already. Tired of hearing about it, I know. It's just in your face so much. Got to put an entire classroom back together from scratch. Wow. Oh, your Walmart recommends masks. Okay, maybe that's what it is. They're trying to recommend it to me. Yeah, because I usually walk into stores and no one says anything to me without a mask. you can't pretty much go anywhere. I'm kind of waiting for it to be like demanded, but we'll see. I knew it wouldn't last, but I'm going to enjoy this for as long as possible. No mask. I know LA went pretty strict now. They're back to no masks. You have to have masks indoors, or you actually have some. I think you have to have vaccination papers to enter buildings now, like stores and stuff like that. Same thing with New York. It's crazy. So, what little businesses are still surviving after that lockdown, man? We're really gonna be feeling it. I think it was at like 24% of the black population in New York has been vaccinated. So the majority of that population doesn't have any papers. So I mean, there's a lot of people who haven't. So they're going to be feeling it. But will it sway them? I don't think so. But I'm kind of like concerned. I mean, the city, I've been seeing it looks vacated almost. It's not good. Not for that. I don't want people to lose businesses. My cousin had to shut down his art class business that he had. They had it for decades. He had to shut it down because he could only have half capacity classroom, and there wasn't enough students to keep it going with half capacity. So a lot of people are feeling it. Mostly, of course, the smaller shops, boutiques, and stuff. All right, let's see where we at. But they're starting to do like was it the mandatory vaccinations, but for jobs. But I heard that you can have exemptions based off religious exemption or health exemptions, but you have to get tested every week or every other week and a temperature check, stuff like that, which is a pain, but it's a better alternative, I think, in my personal opinion. See, okay, we're doing layouts, so I'm going to try to get going on this page 25. And I don't know if you noticed, I kind of do it like a book. So I'm kind of doing each side of the page. So that way I can kind of tell how it reads when they print the comic. I can see where the reader will actually see it both together at once and how the eye will move across the paper. So I'm on page 25. Returns. Okay, so I'll read the script just since I have to read it. I'll read it out loud so it won't be just dead air. So let's see. And if it's too loud, like I said, the music, let me know. I'll turn it down. But let's see. Okay, here's the script for page 25. And I got to figure out how much information I can fit on one page. I'm trying to cram some stuff in this, like all the dialogue and everything. And then kind of leave more room for action pages so I can do, 2-page spread or splash page or something. So let's see. Elias, which is the dad right here. Elias says on page 25, wait, because his son's walking away. Salam, his son here, he turns and looks as Elias takes a step forward. Elias says, you'll need a blacksmith. And then he says, I can do it. He says, not as good as I can, Elias. Lam, which is his friend, says, Lam is him, sorry. I don't trust you, Elias. If you're dead set on this, using my mod would give you the best shot. Lam and Sonny look at each other, about to make a decision. And then we cut to exterior forest, daytime. Frisbee clatters into a basket, and we see the champion picking up a Frisbee golf trophy as a hapless challenger is electrocuted a few paces away. So yeah, this champion, every time he wins, his challenger gets electrocuted, vaporized, basically. Okay, so he beat this guy at Frisbee golf, which I've never played, but I've seen it out here. So the champion walks off the field as the ambassador meets him. Ambassador says, glory to inhuman speech. You are again triumphant. And then he speaks in his language. The champion. The ambassador says, I know that the soft noses are choosing strange games towards the end. Champion speaks in an unknown dialect. Ambassador, although late, we have received the soft noses' last challenge, and certain props are required. Champion is puzzled. Champion opens up a portal with the butt of his scepter, and they step through. So we got portals in this one. They walk into Toys R Us. Champion Ambassador entered the aisles with some hard-nosed guards. A few pedestrians see them. Pedestrian 1. Holy crap! The Beaks are here. More people gather. The ambassador. Behold the champion of soft noses. We come to procure props for the challenges of the final days. We require what is known as ping pong gear, foam blaster gear, and one hacky sack, so forth. Soft noses. So now he's going to the store, Toys R Us, to buy the Nerf gear to battle these guys right here. So, okay, so first we start off with the dad talking the son and his friend into making them their blacksmith. So let's see, where's the page that we left off? Okay, here's the page where we left off. Okay, so here you see the dad. He's kind of remembering how his son had gotten that dart into his mouth and switched out the cigar with it. So then he's walking away from his dad, kind of flips the cigar at his dad, walks away with his dad, telling him to wait. He says, you'll need a blacksmith. So let's see, how are we going to do this? Let's see, oh yeah, I'm going to read real quick. My Walmart recommends masks too, but nobody cares. At work, they want the staff to get a good, they want them to set a good example, so you have to wear a mask for work. 75% of the students aren't masked though. Yeah, out here, I'd say about 75%, maybe 80% of people out here are still wearing masks. And I can guarantee you, like, most of them are probably vaccinated too. But I might be wrong. Could be less. They're just maybe wearing it because you're supposed to wear a mask if you're not vaccinated when you walk into the store. I don't do it because I don't believe in any of that stuff. So I don't wear it. But it's funny. I notice sometimes when I don't wear a mask and I walk into a store, I notice some of the people wearing masks. Not a lot, maybe once in a great while. Someone will kind of give me an evil eye and will start fake coughing. And while they're wearing a mask, they're coughing, right? And they did that the other day, yesterday. So I actually started coughing like into my arm, like dramatically. And all of a sudden they look like, oh, get away from this guy. It's just funny. I'm like, if I'm not wearing a mask, obviously I'm not afraid of the virus. So I don't know. I think it's kind of stupid. They try to intimidate you. I guess to them it's intimidating when someone coughs. Not to me. I don't care. As long as you don't cough in my face. I don't think anybody likes that. Virus or no virus is just kind of gross. I cover my mouth. Yeah. Okay, let's see now. Let's change the subject from viruses back to Nerf darts. Modded. Okay, let's see. So we have the dad. Let's see. Okay, this is gonna be a brand new page turn. So if you open up the comic book, this is the page we left off. The dad told him to wait. And so flip the comic page over, and then I'm gonna do what a manga artists usually do, and this is kind of because it's always like talking head. It's like headshots. I'm gonna do something to kind of break up the monotony. So I'm gonna do storytelling technique. Pretty amazing, huh? Storytelling techniques. I'm gonna do a panel with the dialogue. And I'm gonna just do like tops of trees. I think I would do the moon. And then we'll have the dialogue on the top right here. Probably put a little cue for the writers. And the dialogue that says, "See, you'll need a blacksmith." Probably end up putting a dialogue here. Probably better. I kind of like that pan over to just the dark sky. I'll probably put some of the stars in the sky. And the dialogue will be here. Yeah, that's better. Balance. I could even move the moon maybe over here. Kind of give that nice balance. There we go. So it was a one panel. That was a quick one, huh? Hey, David BROHAWK. Your jaw hurts from all the bubblegum you've been chewing. Yeah. I think I'm on all our bubblegum right now myself. Christina Lynn, when I sneeze in public, I'm afraid I'm going to get arrested like the guy in the Monsters Inc. with the sock stuck to his back. Yeah. You know, it's funny. It's like, I got to admit, when I start coughing like in public, it's funny because I try not to cough because I'm like, people are going to look at me weird, but I'm just coughing on maybe like something I ate or my throat's dry or something, but kind of I start laughing when I'm doing it because I realize some people might get freaked out. So how you doing, Dave? David BROHAWK. Jeff Potts. Whoa, it's Mike. Mike Miller. He's alive. I'm glad you're doing good, man. I know the Miller family is strong and protected. Hope you guys are doing good, getting your energy back up, tasting food again. Is D&Q still down this week? And I think I said hello to Jeff Potts. Awesome, man. Got your taste back. Good, good. I know that had been killing you the most. It had been weird not having you eat on live streams. Sweet. So it looks like D&Q could be on this week. Great, great. Glad to hear you're doing good, Mike. And your family, too. D&Q. Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks, we missed a couple of them, and I'm starting to feel it, man. Let's see, we need a black. You know what would be cool? To have, like, I don't know if it's asking too much. It'd be cool to have the BROHAWK on one episode. Not this week. I'm just saying, sometime in the future. You know, maybe we could get David like interested by letting him pick the topic. That'd be kind of cool. Just food for thought. No pressure on either side. Let's see. Okay, so I got the panel with background, voiceover, dialogue. Kind of how break into the next sequence, the next couple of pages here. Let's see. We still may be short-handed. Someone else is out now? Yeah, I think that would be a lot of smack talk going on. It'd be interesting. I'm not the best at smack talking. I actually usually refrain from it because I'm not good at it. I just end up like saying something mean. And people are like, ooh. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not good at this. I don't want to offend anybody, you know? Believe it or not, I don't want to offend anybody. I know it's weird. Strange, but that's the truth. Thanks everybody also for liking and sharing, just letting people know that it's going live. And if you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so. It's free. And I do a live stream every Monday. I do comic pages like this for Modded. And it's at 12 noon Pacific time. I also do random streams on the weekend, Friday or Saturday. And I usually do those in the evening time. But this one just kind of fits for me. Kind of gets me going earlier in the day. Sets my pace. And I like getting feedback from you guys too. And I'm not the best at social media. I'm trying to get better at posting, making posts on like Instagram. Maybe I may take more pictures of my food or something. Just so you guys know I'm alive. That's another reason I do this, to kind of keep me still out there in the ether. Okay, let's see. So you're gonna be a blacksmith. And then he's gonna have his son's gonna be like, I can do it. And then he says, not as good as I can. And then Lon says, I don't trust you. And then he says, if you're dead set on this, using my mods will give you the best shot. And then so the two friends, Lon and Sonny, both look at each other, thinking about that, trying to make a decision. So I guess I could fit that in one page because that's going to be the end, and then the transition to the next page will be the next scene with the champion. So I guess I don't have to cram in a lot in this page. It's going to be mostly some talking, but I'll kind of leave it less panels so that it doesn't have to be too tedious. It could be easy, an end to the scene. So let's see. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you've been watching Hunter. Hunter, so you mean Hunter X Hunter, right? Is that what it's called? Hunter X Hunter? I have not seen that. Is that on Netflix or Crunchyroll? I haven't been really watching anything lately. Okay. Yeah, I have to check it out. Hunter X. It's okay. So this is where mom, Elias says, my mom says, I can do it. Okay, so it says I can do it. Probably kind of throws you off with that line there. As long as I can read it, I don't make my layouts super readable to the average person, I guess. That'll be kind of rough here. No, I bought well, Free Comic Day was on Saturday, so I got a bunch of free comics. I haven't looked through them yet, but my brother got these for me because I was sitting at the table, so I picked up a lot of these back issues free. Mine's like a girl. Loves the art. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's familiar with it. Look at that. Just great stuff. It's great watching this guy work, too. I like the cover designs that they did on this series. I think it's from the 90s re-released clips. It's real graphic looking. I like that look. That's cool. That's what I'll do. Kind of looking forward to doing some of those type of panels. Since you're gonna do these, I'll do some panel breaking here. On some of these. Okay, so he says, I can do it. I'll have a word balloon here. I have his dad here. Dialogue. Dialogue. I don't trust you. I'll do a split panel. He says, I don't trust you. And then the dad says, if you're dead set on this, using my mods will give you the best shot. So I want to kind of have him. Maybe I'll have him. Going on a scar. Yeah, I have a place kind of like there. I'm just trying to get the placement here. Let's see. Okay, and the next, so back and forth. Break up this monotony if I put the background dialogue over. Then he can break into the panel, break into his panel. And then the shot here showing that he doesn't trust his dad. I'm gonna try to stop him. And then dad reassuring him that he needs him. I'll play that one up. And then this last one is going to be the two buddies, two friends, kind of looking at each other. Okay, so there's my page layout. It's subject to change as I'm actually drawing the page. Yeah, sorry, dialogue. This is Matt dropping by. Josh Griffin, hey, how you doing, Josh? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, man, it was fun. It's a pretty entertaining movie, I have to say. Thanks for the tickets. That was good. We watched was it Jungle Cruise with The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Like personally, I'm not a big Disney fan, but I like the old school Disney. And that had like an adventure feel to it that kind of remind me of that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the Black Widow. I still have not seen the Black Widow, believe it or not. The Black Widow. I actually do like Black Widow's character. I'll get you that. Someone dropped the pot. Oh, it's bugging me. Okay, let's see. Hey, Andy. Yeah, we're gonna draw on drawing quarter this week. This Wednesday, and I have a link in my descriptions if you want to check out drawing quartered. It's myself and 7 or 8 other artists. And we draw for 2 hours. We pick a topic and we do our best to do our version of that character or series or whatever it is we pick. And it's fun. We kind of trash talk at 2 hours, and we let the chat decide who they want to win. They can vote for us, so you can vote in the chat. We put a link up, and it's fun. We do it every week for fun, and some great art is created because of it. Or out of it. But also, I feel like I've improved because you're around all these great artists, and you're kind of trying to outdo them. You know, they're trying to outdo you, and they're kind of upping it, and that pressure of drawing fast. And I think it's good exercise, but it's also a lot of fun. Just being able to be with them and the audience, getting to know people. The chat's hilarious, man. They make better jokes than we do. So it's a fun time. If you want to stop by, check it out. It's on Blacklist Universe, Mike S. Miller's channel. It's in the description. You hit the link there and check it out. It's every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for 2 hours. And yeah, it's fun. Yes, you guys do make great jokes. You got me cracking up by reading them. Nice quips, you know? See, I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about here. A lot of times you have dialogue scenes. You got character talking. It's all a bunch of heads. So if there's any chance of mixing it up where you don't have to keep showing that, I want to do that. Because I just don't want this to look boring. I want the fun read. And also you can utilize storytelling. They're already talking. And you know who's talking back and forth in this scene, so I'm probably gonna do more. When he said he doesn't trust his dad, you make him like make his fist here, kind of gripping his fist here, his glove, and he's got his pants jacket here. He's just like, I don't trust you. Yeah, I can do this. Just kind of show placement of these characters. That might be a good thing. Show the dad's silhouette here. Yeah, that's what I do. I can make him like he's reaching into his pocket while he's talking to his dad, right? So look at the dialogue here. Get the dad's silhouette. And the main character here, he's saying, I don't trust you, to his dad, because I think his dad might try to screw up his chances of I don't trust you. There you go. Yeah, it's a little better, I think. So not just talking head. Background, talking head, silhouette, hand, and you got a little bit of torso shot underneath. Then one long panel with the two talking heads, but they're not talking. They're kind of like giving each other this look. Like they don't know if they should trust his old man. It's funny is I had neighbors like that were from kind of like redneck young kids. I was just a little kid. I was maybe like 9 or 10, but I remember my neighbors were rednecks. They're two brothers, and they were like, my dad called us, and he said something like, "You always listening to your old man," and I was kind of like, "Old man?" I didn't know what he's talking about. I never heard that term. I'm just like 9 or 10. Your old man. That's what they're talking about. Their old man. I'm like, our old man. Then they talk about wrestling. I was like, wrestling. He goes, "You like wrestling?" I'm like, what's wrestling? You know wrestling. WWF, which is what it was called at the time. I'm like, oh, wrestling. Yeah. All right, I don't get caught up on drawing faces on layouts. It's too much detail. Okay, here we go. So no man, I think you spelled dialogue fine. I just thought it funny that you have a placeholder bubble. Oh, you know what? I think it was right. I think I was right. You're making me doubt myself, man. That's how they get you, you know? No, I do that just to kind of give myself and also some notes of where I put the dialogue so that, or what's funny is I know where I would put the dialogue, but when the letterer does it, I'm not saying these guys in this book, but in the past, I've had them do it just the weirdest. Like I left an intentional spot for them to put dialogue, and they put it like right here. And I'm like, you get all this space, and you put it on the guy's head. It's just like, what are you thinking? What's wrong with you? So from then, I've had so many bad experiences with letters, and that I've actually started doing my own sound effects as well, because sound effects placement is so bad, man. These guys, they're just typing, so they're not thinking of art, like placing it as an artist would. They're just drag it. Hey, Becky. Hello. Happy afternoon. Hope you're having a good lunch. Let's see, in Windows development, Jeff Potts, a pop-up screen is often called dialogue. I ended up writing one version of the word when I actually mean the other. Okay. I see. You one of them programmers, right? Or one of those computer guys. Yeah, growing up, I had my friend was into computers, and before, everyone was like, everyone's into using computers now, but when I was a kid, not everybody used them. He's the original nerd. Jeff Potts. See, Becky, I just picked up lunch. Wendy's. You had Wendy's, huh? Man, that sounds good. Well, I have my one-page layout here. I think I might stick with this one. I kind of like that panel break for these two. And then I'm still not satisfied with this one's okay, I guess. I might have to actually. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll say that's good enough, and I'll save it for the actual final page. The pencils. I might just do a really extreme close up because we don't have one of those. We'll see. I'll probably even change that. But let's get going on the actual page. Let's see. How much time do I got on this video? Okay, we're an hour in. I'm going to try to do all the pencils in an hour. Because why not? I gotta warm up for drawing a quarter, you know? I get drawn fast here. Actually, I gotta finish this book, is what I gotta do. Sorry, Tungsten. If you're watching this, I don't know what you're thinking. Just get moving on the book, Tungsten. You got chili and cheese with spicy pretzel bacon called chicken sandwich. Man, what the heck? You know what I had? I had a fat bomb and a bowl of light cereal. Probably shouldn't have had the light cereal, but kind of counteracts the fat bomb. But that's one bad thing about carbs. Once you eat it, you crave more and more and more. Okay, let's see. This is gonna be a page. This is gonna be a bleed on this side of the page. It's gonna be a bleed. So I'm gonna put in my customary border margin, and that's gonna be over an inch, over a half inch. I mean. So let's see. And this is not gonna be a particularly thick book. I mean, you know, like the Japanese mangas where it's like 150 pages or whatever it is. But it's going to be pretty good sized comic manga. This will be 48 pages for this first issue. So, like I said, I want to finish it this month. And I'm going to start doing more posts on my social media. I kind of learned something at the free comic day that kind of made me think a little bit differently about the whole social media thing. Kind of thinking of it all wrong and ooh. That's not good. Hope that didn't blow your eardrums out. It was loud to me. It's gonna be loud for you guys. Sorry about that. That was my water bottle falling over. I'm all right. My stainless steel water bottle. Okay, let's see. One more margin on the bottom. There we go again with that white. Just really freaks this thing out. The paper, there's nothing to focus on. Let me see if I can find. Here we go, the light switch. Come on, you want to do it. You want to focus. There you go. There we go. You got it. You did good, camera. Did very good. Sometimes I talk to my inanimate objects as if they had temperaments, because sometimes they don't cooperate. And I get ticked. I know this is weird. I don't know if you guys have ever had that where you just like get so mad because something's not working, whereas a pencil or a pen or a computer, and you're just like, I wish this thing could feel pain so I can inflict some pain on this thing. It's vexing. It's just, maybe it's just a temperamental artist thing. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. It's artist flinging paper. All right. Ooh. Confessions of a irate artist. Confessions of a temperamental artist. Yeah, Becky, that was just my water bottle. Hopefully it's okay. I mean, it's metal, but I don't know. See, here it is. Those are okay. It was empty, so it was a little bit lighter. I gotta fill it up. That was just the water, all right? My water jug is full. Yeah, sorry, Becky. That was your. That was something that could be replaced. I don't want this. I missed an opportunity to say something funny, but probably the best I did. Let's see. No, I just got to power through it. See, you get that craving to start snacking on something. I gotta ignore that and just start working. Just forget it. Put out your mind. Don't eat. Don't eat. See, the struggle is real. When you're sitting there working at home, you're like, temptation to eat, to munch on stuff, and you just gotta, nope, just drink water, draw, focus. But you gotta make sure you eat once in a while, but just not every hour on the hour, you know? Okay, so let's get our little book here. Okay, so this first panel, obviously, is going to be rather simple. It's going to be the treetops. And we're kind of using that to kind of give ourselves a little breather when it comes to a page full of talking heads and dialogue. We don't want to be too monotonous, you know? Okay, so we're going to give ourselves less than a half-inch border margin on these. I try to do the Japanese style. Margins where the horizontal are really thick. Those gutters are pretty big. Okay. Has anybody watched the entire series of the Godzilla Singular Point? Just I haven't finished it off. I want to do it. I was enjoying it. It's not really too much of a Godzilla show from what I've seen so far, as it is just a interesting sci-fi show. We're talking about quantum physics and stuff like that. Seems like a pretty big, popular thing as of late in films, stories, quantum science, quantum. I started getting interested in it, like doing research for a story that I'm working on. So I started researching some of the stuff. Let's see. Becky's gonna ball me out later. Andy, that's fine. Nah, she never does that. See, how's Mike and his family doing? Still sick? Yeah, Mike Miller just popped in, just on the in the comment chat section, just about 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. He said that we'll have drawn a quarter possibly this week, if we're not shorthanded. But he said he's got his taste back, so he's on the mend, doing good. Let's see, Josh, you've seen it? Oh yeah, you like it? It's good reimagined Godzilla. Cool. Was it the the new Godzilla movie, right? Yeah. Is it the American one? It wasn't the American one though. It was Japanese. Becky. No, Becky'd never do that. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give it a little more space in between here. Put that there so it doesn't go out of focus on me again. I was doing research on quantum. Like I was doing research on CERN. I don't know if you guys are familiar with CERN. CERN. And it's I think I was talking about it last stream. It says the LHC. It's a large hadron collider. Hadron collider. They collide particles together. But some interesting things that you kind of go down the rabbit hole. Find some interesting things, and then you start hearing it repeated. Those things I researched, I hear it repeated in like shows like Godzilla's Singular Point, or Ant-Man, or Into the Spider-Verse with Spider-Man. I hear all these things that I researched all tying in together. I'll see, Christina Lin. It was an American Godzilla movie. You know what? I've never seen the newer Godzilla movies. I know there's two of them, right? There's Godzilla and there's Godzilla vs. Kong, which I've never seen any of them. I probably will end up seeing them sometime, but I don't know. I'm not in a big rush to see them, I guess. Let's see, Andy said the last Japanese Gojira movie was really good and low budget too. That's cool. Okay, I think I got it here. So basically, I think I'm just gonna make this top panel like a full bleed. So I'll kind of get rid of this top part. Full bleed. That's what I'll do. Full bleed. I can just do the full bleed on the corner. This is gonna be the corner of the paper in the book. So when you turn the page, it'll be like this. So we're just kind of going for this look here. So put the moon in here. Of course, use the circle template for that. See Jeff Potts. The third one had Millie Bobby Brown in it. Yeah. Introduced Rodan. Yeah. Jeff Potts says, I loved the Godzilla movie with Bryan Cranston in it, but previews for the sequel. I previewed the sequel and did a hard note. Okay, just the previews made you not want to see it. Okay. Josh says, have I seen Erased? Yeah, I've seen Erased. I've seen the live action and I've seen the animation. I don't know if I've seen the whole animation, but I've seen the beginning few episodes of it. It's pretty intense. Yeah, I like that. It's a good series. I think it's the one I was thinking of. The one with the time travel element, right? I think that's pretty. That's a good one. Okay, this is going to be the sky. Obviously, it's going to be dark. It's going to be black. So use black ink. And I'll probably end up doing like this type of effect where I kind of fade down. So it's not going to be all black. I kind of like leaving the colors a little bit of space to put in the dark blue. Bluish color. If it was black like manga, I'd do zipper-tone, kind of from black ink to zipper-tone, like gradient downwards. So I don't know. I try to get the colors to cue. I don't try to tell them what to do unless I think it's going to affect storytelling. So, but I try not to be too vocal. I try to let them do what they feel creatively because I don't want to stifle them, you know. Okay, let's see. If I'm not mistaken, I believe, Christina Erased is about this guy who, he has moments where he has flashes where he can like, basically he goes back in time and he has flashes where like, for instance, he's delivering a pizza and he rides a motorbike, and he's driving down the street, and he sees his truck passing by, and he gets a weird feeling like he's seen this before, it's happened before. And then what it is something happens, like the guy driving the truck has a heart attack. He remembers it, and there's a kid down the street that he passed, and he knows that the kid gets hit. So he does this Yui and he saves the kid. But it's like he has these moments where he has flashes like that, and he remembers. He's like goes back in time. He's able to stop something happening. But this time, he goes all the way back to his childhood. So he's his older self with his mind and his memories and everything intact, but he's back in his younger self body. And I think it was a time where there was a murder that happened, and somehow he was, I don't know, one of his friends got murdered. I think his mom got murdered, and he's able to somehow do something about it and piece together who the murderer is. But he goes back in time to his, younger self body. So it's pretty cool. It's intense. I think it's on Netflix. I would check it out. It's a really, man, it grips you when you're watching it because you're just rooting for these characters, and it gets intense. If you're into those thriller type, Okay, so let's see here. Got the dialogue box up here, and I left this room for the head really small because I'm gonna have it breaking through right here. And I gotta figure out what kind of face I want, because what kind of expression I want. This is to be Lam. It's gonna be Lam. Lam. Let me kind of bring it closer. And I'm trying to think of what is a great shot for like an emotional impact. There's so many different types of, like, whatever angle you show the face, it changes, the mood of the story. It could be comedic, or it could just be super dramatic or ominous, scary. So I think I'll have him. This is gonna be the sun. Kind of yelling back at his dad that it's like I can do it myself, make my own mods. And it's not that he has a problem with his dad, it's just that he doesn't trust his dad doesn't want him to enter this tournament because he doesn't want him to die, right? He doesn't trust that his dad's gonna really make the best weapon, that he's not gonna try to stop him somehow. But he said, no, he's going to help him. Okay, so we got him here. Then we got the dad. See, I kind of changed the angle up when I'm actually drawing it because I want it to have that emotional impact. So I'm going to have the dad say, the dad says, yeah, you can do it, but not as good as I can do it. So let's see. Who is it dad? How is he going to look here? I'm going to have him kind of break in this bottom panel too. They're kind of breaking into each other's panels. But I like being able to do it on this type of storytelling right here because it's not going to interfere with visually. Because you got dialogue probably going to be a balloon here, which kind of leads you down to his dialogue balloon probably right here. Then you have the dad's head breaking into his panel and coming down into here, kind of like how he's doing it. But I want to make it, I think I'm going to do the similar type of underneath shot. So kind of utilize that space. Kind of showcase these guys, the characters, their emotions, interaction with each other. His dad and Lam, the son and the father, had the same color hair but similar looks as well. As far as his dad had more like a kind of like a rocker mullet, from the '90s. Or I thought it'd be kind of giving that flowing locks. He's older, so his style's gonna be kind of more reminiscent, maybe of like his youth. Might bring up this nose and the eye. And I want to make sure I keep it consistent. So once again, I got to go back to the earlier pages, make sure I get his hair right here. Let's see. It's about a giant pencil eraser. Yeah. Andy, good guess. I have no doubt there might be an anime that exists like that. I mean, there's some type of anime for like almost everything you think of. It's crazy. Manga. Might not be mainstream, but it might be up. I'm kind of drawing this at an angle. I usually have like the paper like board kind of tilted up more like this, which makes it easier for me to actually draw because when it's not tilted, you draw it at a perspective that looks totally different when you finally set it upright. So you definitely have to the artist slant it so it's facing right at him. Sorry, am I drawing off screen here? I don't want to do that. The whole point of watching this, you can see me draw. Kind of a bad habit of doing that. I gotta dig out some of the earlier pages here to make sure I keep on the model with this hair, because I can kind of go crazy with it, start riffing on. I mean, the characters, the more I draw these characters, they will kind of change over time. The way I get kind of ease into drawing them, I feel comfortable, you know, how they look. Now, let's see here. This is going to be where the guy's hand is. Fist. Race or something. This probably mostly a, this one most likely be a silhouette. Kind of focus on the sun's fist. That's his little bit. Yeah. Little peak, but mostly intense in his position. Okay, and the next one is going to be the dad. The dad's going to say, he says, the kid says in this one, I don't trust you. Yeah, that's right. I don't trust you. And the dad is going to tell him off. No, he's not telling him off. He's just going to say, what's he going to say here? If you're dead set on this, using my mods will give you the best shot. And like again, this dad, I like his dad a lot. I kind of think in this cocky. Not just cocky, but confident, I should say. And I don't smoke cigars, but I hear that people who smoke cigars prefer like lighting them with matches. So maybe I'll give them a match. So he's gonna be lighting his cigar, right? So he says he doesn't trust him, and he's like, "If you're dead son on this, then using my mods will give you the best shot." So he says it while he's just kind of lighting up a new stogie. He's not sweating it. His son wants to use his skills. His son knows he is the best at making mods. I mean, he's been making them since he was a kid. I mean, it's since his dad's been making them since he was a kid. So obviously, he knows his dad has the skills. He's got the tools. He's got the will. Well, he's trying to figure out the will. So there we go. Just have them light up. I'll probably figure out a pose to kind of jazz it up. So far we go. Let me pull back a little bit. Yeah. So we got the establishment shot of the background here and dialogue will be probably right above here and above around. Then you got the second panel, third panel, fourth, fifth, and the bottom one's going to be him and his buddy. His buddy and he. So it's going to be Sunny and Long together. The Sunny is just kind of like, the cool friend you got where he's pretty good with the ladies, He's always got something cool to say, some quip. But he also has some skills to back up his attitude, so. I think out the emotion he would have. He knows that his dad is the best at making mods, so he doesn't want to tell his friend what to do. But you see from that I think he has a little smirk about him, where he knows, like, yeah, probably the best shot is to have your dad join up. Of course, I'll jazz this up because I got to make sure I'm on model again. This is placeholder. And then the perspective is he's looking, his eyes are looking at his buddy. Just make his buddy's eyes here. Hey, Jiminy Cricket. Yeah, sorry, no StreamYard. Sorry. See you later, Josh. Sorry you got to clean. Oh, sorry, you're bored at work. I didn't see that post. I'll see you later, Christina. Have a great Monday and the rest of the week. Well, thanks for the likes, everybody. If you haven't already liked and shared this video, looks like you guys already liked it. So I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you're doing good, Jimmy. I know you're working on your book. Did you finish it yet? I know you're close. See, I don't think I want his eyes to be in the shot because I don't want his expression to kind of. I want it to be a little more mysterious, not give away too much of what he's thinking. I want, I guess, his buddy to kind of have it more, the answer more in his eyes. Just based off his look. There we go. It's starting to look more like Lon. Good old Lon. Yeah. No, Jiminy. I haven't seen any of those. I have not. I'm definitely not going to see Suicide Squad. But I won't go into my rant about James Gunn, but it's because of James Gunn I won't see that movie. And unfortunately, I won't be watching Guardians of the Galaxy, the new one, even though that's one of my favorite Marvel movies and the series. It's Guardians of the Galaxy. I love Guardians of the Galaxy, but I won't be seeing that one either. Unfortunately, it stinks. But the other ones, I've never watched Teen Titans, so I don't know how that show is. I'm not familiar with the characters. I always hear mixed reviews. Even I've heard mixed reviews on the Guardians, not Guardians, Suicide Squad as well. And I've never seen. I haven't seen What If. I'm actually probably gonna check that out. So you should work on Nasser's book, and you need to finish it this week. Oh wow, this week. Oh wow, you sent it to the printers at the end of the month. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, I want to get this going off to the printers this year. So I got to get done in September. That's my personal due date. I know people, writers stuff, probably like, no, don't rush it even more. But I'm like, no, it's got to be done. It's got to be done. At this point, they're probably really thinking, just get it done. I don't blame them. Let's see. I need a blacksmith. Yeah, let's see. I'm just kind of looking at the dialogue and everything. Are you gonna be live streaming? All right. Nice. Yeah, I like the stuff you've been showing post up, man. It looks awesome. Really, man. It looks wow. Good stuff. Something is off. I need to hold it up right. There we go. Now I can see. Yeah, I don't know what other kind of videos do you guys like to see besides. I'm doing live streaming, but I'm thinking of doing, like I said, other videos. And started planning on it. Let's get my cameras. I got a camera charged and getting it situated. So I want to start doing something else, some other content. Put it besides live stream, but kind of lost a little momentum there. Man, it's been so hot. I think it's having a little bit of a toll on me. Kind of makes you feel weird, worn out, just with this heat, constant heat. It's just, oh man. Let me see if I can pull this over here. There we go. There we go. It's better. This is better. Yeah, man, I need to get some AC. I'm actually looking into getting some AC. Thanks, Jiminy. Thank you. It's kind of playing with my visuals here, my eyesight, because I have this giant camera ring light setup, and it kind of like distorts my vision because it's partially into my vision, so I'm seeing with one eye when I'm drawing, and it's kind of making things look distorted. So I got to hold it up at an angle here, kind of compensate. Jeremiah Jones, long time no see. Good to see you, man. Just trying to catch up on my pages. Also, your commission. I'm actually gray toning right now, so I don't know if you caught one of the older random Drawstreams I was doing. I started working on the gray tones. Yeah, bring out my old pages here. So how you been doing, Jeremiah? I know you've been busy. Trying to think of positioning here before I get too much into the drawing. I want to make sure I got the right angle, the emotional impact that I want to have for this. I don't want to get like give mixed signals. Let's see. Good, the baby's starting to tease. So what little sleep I was getting is gone. Sorry about that, Jeremiah. Oh man. When did they start teething? What age? I know it's like months, right? Or a year. It's got to be a year, right? Jiminy. Oh, thanks for posting my link to the YouTube channel. Yeah, I got your link up there. I figured you'd pop in and I might probably mention you and save myself some time to get it right in there. I do these streams around lunchtime, but I never eat lunch. So, like, towards the end, I think I can start feeling it. Let's see. Jeremiah says, start as early as 3 months. Oh, okay. 3 months in. Wow. All right. Just to kind of get an idea and know what I'm in for. Just make sure I buy earplugs, right? Let's see. Jiminy, Matt will be discovering the joys of fatherhood soon enough for him. So, yeah, I don't know if it's going to be that soon, but we're definitely waiting. Waiting for a little while. We're planning it out. Oh, that's good here. It's a blessing. Crying fits and all. And the farting. I heard about the farting. Baby farts. That'd be pretty funny. Baby butt explosions. Soon. Yeah, not soon, but in due time. I'm trying to think of a dramatic pose. It's not too intense. It's dialogue back and forth, but hmm. Hmm. Says Jeremiah, they can poop up their front too. Oh man. Oh man. That is disgusting, huh? It's like it's funny. It's like I had a friend who he took his son to Target, sat him in the the front of the grocery cart, and he went He had it so bad it went up his pants, up the back of his shirt, up his back, out the back collar. Oh man, it was. I didn't see it, but they describe it. They just left everything in the cart and grabbed the kid and just left. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's horrible. Can you imagine being a worker finding that? Like you go to put the cart away like you're supposed to, and you're like, oh god, no. That's pretty bad. See, I would never do that. I would definitely warn somebody about that kind of stuff happening. You know, I wouldn't. That's just pretty bad to me. Leaving it there, I don't think they could handle it. You know, like my brother, he doesn't like dealing with that stuff. He's just like, nope, sorry. But I can handle. I got a pretty strong stomach, so I got a strong constitution. Trying to figure out his face from an angle. I want to make it simplified, and I'm always kind of like I start gravitating towards realistic, not realistic, but more naturalistic. And I'm like, I'm trying to keep this really iconic. And I can get a little carried away if I don't focus. Oh, this is like bad order here, man. This is warped. I'm gonna buy a new one. I just bought this. One side warped. Hey, Tomb, you're up. Isn't this early for you? Oh, you came in on the end of my story there. Uh, yeah, my friends, they're left their kid. Well, did you get the whole story with the kid sitting in the grocery cart? It went so bad. It went up the pants, up the shirt, down, up his back, out the collar, back collar, and like all over like bags of Doritos they had and whatever products in the cart. They just ejected. It's like eject, vacated the cart and left the store. Oh man. It's like bail out, bail out. Let's see. I'm gonna be ending the stream soon, but before I do, I kind of want to get the start of this kid's face, man. I mean, I drew this thing a few times. I'm trying different angles. I want to capture the mood, you know what I mean? It's like you don't know until you see it, right? So I got to draw it to be able to see it. Draw it to see it. The novel concept. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. How you been doing, Toon? Like a flower blooming to life. Yep, Josh, I'm still here just for a little bit longer. I just want to kind of nail this, well, not nail down, but just get his face drawn before I end this stream. I was trying to get the angle and the emotion that I want. It's not supposed to be too intense, but a subtle thing, you know, the subtle things. It's easy to get extreme stuff down. There we go. I think I found it. Move that line over. I think we got it now. Here we go. I'm feeling it. Yeah. Getting that placement down. There we go. I got the placement. Good. Okay. So I'll finish this up today. And I'm going to try to do another live stream on maybe Friday, Saturday. But you heard it here first. I think Mike Miller said that there's going to be a drawn and quartered hopefully this Wednesday. And that's going to be on the Blacklist Universe channel, which is link in the description. Subscribe to that and you get an update. And every Wednesday we do a live stream. Myself and 7 or 8 other comic artists, we all draw for 2 hours, kind of smack talk where we pick a topic and we draw. And that 2 hours at the end, we have the chat vote on who the winner is going to be. And it's a fun time. I'm not sure what the topic will be this week, but that's on a Wednesday. And I'm there for 2 hours. It's fun. So subscribe to this channel as well. I do a live stream every Monday called Drawstream every Monday at noon Pacific Standard Time. And I also do random ones, like I said, on the weekend, Fridays, Saturdays. And that's in the evening. But just check it out. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I'm also on, those are the two, Instagram and Twitter. Contact me if you need any art. If you're interested in commissions, I do those as well. And I can do like full body shots. I got some head shots of this female character. I think you recognize her. And but yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. I look forward to hearing from you guys. You keep me entertained as as much as I hopefully keep you entertained somewhat. But you guys have a great week. I'll talk to you later. And yeah, Toom, Mike had COVID, but he's on the mend, so we were out for 2 weeks. Drawn Quarter was canceled for 2 weeks. But glad you're doing good. You're still kicking with that Aussie fire. And yeah, man, I'll be doing a live stream on this weekend, so in the evening. So keep your eyes peeled. It'll be a better time probably for you to check in. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Josh Griffin, Toon, Jimmy Cricket, Jeremiah Jones, Christina Chen, Mike Miller, David BROHAWK Williams, Jeff Potts, everybody in the chat. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys later. Have a great one.